Well, we are on our way to the woods. Willie is ready for his first day of shed hunting, 2018. He's been sitting at home grinding his teeth for months, waiting for these deer to start shedding their antlers. Hopefully we'll go out today, hang a trail camera. Maybe he'll stumble on a shed or two. We're on our way to one of our main hunting spots. Just actually had a half-rack buck run across the road in front of us, so that's a good sign. Deer starting to shed their antlers. I had a couple of my buddies telling me that they're already finding sheds in their food plots. So we're gonna go set a trail camera today, see if we can't get lucky, maybe stumble onto a shed. If not, we'll be able to lease inventory what we got and see what bucks have their antlers and which ones don't. Gotta love city deer. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of snow here still in western New York. Oh, good boy, Willie. Yeah. All right. So there's that. Well, let's come over here. We're gonna walk this trail here, see if we can't get lucky. A lot of deer tracks, so you never know. One of the spots we like to check is under these apple trees. As you can see, the apples are still completely loaded on these trees. There's deer tracks everywhere. So I have a good feeling about it. Willie, find your bone. Find your bone, buddy. Find your bone. So it's a lot colder out here than I thought it was gonna be. It snow's a lot deeper than I thought it was gonna be, but you never know. Find your bone, Willie. Find your bone. Find your bone. Find your bone, buddy. He's working it right now. We'll see. Looks like he... Find your bone. 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 Get it. Buck must have been bedding right under this pine tree here. You can just barely see a couple tines sticking out. Let's see what it is. If I can get in there. Get your bone. See? Looks like a little raggedy 3-pointer. Not exactly what I wanted to find. This is literally 100 yards from my tree stand. Let's see what he got here. Looks like a nice buck. He's completely frozen in the ground here. Hold on. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna dig him out and then I'll turn the camera back on. Well, we don't like to find them like this, but I'm glad you did find them. I have got a lot of video of this buck from this past year on trail camera. He's one of the ones I've passed a couple of times. Nice little dinky 7-point. That's too bad. I wonder what happened to him. It's literally, there's coyote tracks everywhere. I hate to think that that's what happened to this buck, but you never know. Find your bone. Come on. What you got there? Hey, drop it. Drop. Whew, it's cold out here. Well, looks like Willie found a pretty decent shed here. Still got its wax ring on there. It was buried in the snow, just its tips were hanging out. Just a nice buck. It's probably the first buck I found, I think, with a drop on the end there. I don't know if you consider that a drop or if that's just a little extra point, but either way, that's going to be a stud. Guys, this is really a labor of love. You gotta like doing this to be out here in this crap doing it, because this weather is horrendous. I am freezing right now. Willie, find your bone. Come on. Willie's got a snow mustache and beard going on, so do I. Good boy. Let's see if I can get this away from you before you completely destroy it. Good boy, Willie. Just a little perspective on how cold it is. This little creek here is normally got running water in it, but it is completely frozen over. It is cold. Well, it appears as if he is digging something out of the snow. Let's come see what we got. Ooh. Oh man, I thought that was a big rack. It's a rib cage. Well, let's dig it out and we will find out what we got here. Well, I'm gonna let this guy dig them out a little bit before I jump in there. Good boy. Good boy, Willie. Well, he's just a little guy. He's got a split brow on the one side. He's got the main beam with a brow on the other. Little 1.5-year-old yearling. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to grow up to mature, but coyotes got to eat too. So it is what it is. So these two deadheads will come back and we'll get them this spring. We'll let the critters clean them up a little bit. Well, that's a beauty right there. That is a big buck. Well, here's the spoils for the day. We got a nice little 5-point antler. So here are the spoils of the day. We got a nice little 4-point with the dropper on there, a 3-point antler. Willie's gonna steal it. 2 deadheads. So we'll have to come back and wait for those to get a little more cleaned up. We marked those on the GPS so we know where they're at. And that's it. First day of shed hunting, not too bad. 2 dead bucks and two sheds. Well, we're on our second shed hunt of the year. We still got quite a bit of snow on the ground. Trying to find sheds in this stuff is kind of like trying to pick fly crap out of a pepper shaker, but it is what it is. We're gonna do our best. My dad's meeting us up here with Willie's son, Trapper, who he's been working with on finding some sheds. So hopefully between the two of them and me and my father, we might be able to find a couple. Looks like instead of shed hunting, I should be doing a little duck hunting. Find your bone. Find your bone. Oh boy, there's one right here. They just ran right over it, kicked it up and didn't even stop. Both of them. Buried in the snow. What's that? Willie, bring your bone. Yeah, they kicked it up when they were running by. Yeah.
Look at that. Boy, Willie, down. Down. No,
good boy,
down.
Trapper. Trapper, where's your bone?
Willie. That's Willie doing that.
Deer tracks everywhere. Find your bone. Oh, we got one so far. Hopefully we can find some more. Snow's still kind of deep, but there's tracks everywhere, so we'll see. Find your bone. Like we got some mink tracks right down here along the creek bed. Find your bone. Boys are getting tired, huh? Oh, 7 point's starting to get cleaned up, but forgot the hacksaw, so guess we'll have to come back another day. Trapper found an antler.
Yeah.
First shed ever.
Yeah, look at Trapper.
Good boy. Good boy, Trapper. That's a good one too. I think that's the match to that one I found the other day.
Nice one.
I think that's the match to that one I found the other day. With that little sticker coming off of it.
Holy shit. Right on this apple tree. That's beating those apples down.
Look at the branches. He's probably rubbing his
See, they chewed all the buds off.
Yeah, so he probably caught his antler on it.
But I came and knocked all these apples off one of these trees up here 2 days ago. So that's a nice. That's a good thing to remember.
That's a nice shed too.
Yeah, awesome. That's friggin' sweet.
Well, Trapper just found a nice shed under one of these apple trees, so we're gonna knock some apples down and set up a trail camera. Maybe we can see if there's any other bucks in the area. That's what happens when you shake an apple tree and a rotten apple falls in your beard. All right, we got a trail camera set up on this tree here, facing these apples that we shook down. These apple trees are completely loaded, so hopefully we'll come back here in a few weeks and see what bucks we still have, or ones that still have antlers and ones that don't.
Go over by Trevor. Get out.
A couple of big deer beds here. There's crap everywhere. Tracks everywhere. There's got to be some antlers laying around. I wonder how many deer have been killed out of this tree stand over the years. That is an old stand. Well, I was following this deer trail, and Willie found this pile of there's blood and hair all over on the ground here. I'm gonna look around and see if I can't find an antler or something dead. I'm assuming it's a dead fawn or some kind of dead deer. It's definitely deer hair. So we're gonna look around a little bit and see what we can find. Well, I'm not sure what it is, but it's literally just a giant pile of blood with all kinds of hair in it. I didn't find any bones or anything, so keep looking around. Maybe it got dragged off or whatnot. Nice fresh rub. It's still got bark all over the snow. Dead coyote. Now that's what I like to see.
Boy, Chappie. Good boy.
Well, they found another shed.
Good boy. Good
Number
boy.
3 for the day.
Good boy.
Just a little fork horn, 3-point. Good boy.
Good boy, Trap.
Let me see. Hey, Trapper, let me see. Oh.
Now.
So we got 3 antlers today. Hopefully we can come back in a few days if the snow melts a little more and find a couple more. These guys are tired out. Well, looks like they're getting their second wind. But hopefully we can come back in a few days and find a couple more and and add to the collection. Yeah, buddy, we're on our way to the woods to see if we can find some fresh drops. Woo! The snow is thawed, and we're gonna just stretch the legs a little bit today, see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky. Find your bone, buddy. Find your bone. Find your bone.
Charge as soon as you get home, then we'll charge.
Good boy, Trapper.
Crazy dogs.
Trapper found a little guy.
Down, down.
Little 2-point.
Trapper down. Flip, trapper down.
It's been a pretty uneventful day so far. Only one little one. Cut off 2 deadheads, hung them in trees. Hopefully the critters will take care of some of the flesh on them.